You're listening to Empire of Rust, the first and greatest Transformers RPG podcast. Join the heroes of Cybertron as the last vestiges of Starscream's war take them to the far-flung colonies to defend the planet from distant threats and protect the Cybertronian Republic from the shadow of the Harmonium.
Welcome back to Empire of Rust, the first and greatest Transformers RPG podcast. I see you making fun of me, Adam. I see you. I'm watching you. For those of you who don't know, we actually have video on our recording when we play, and Adam is mocking me openly, mocking the GM.
I thought the words were coming out of his mouth.
It's an homage.
I forgot to tell you guys something very important at the end of the last session.
What?
You all leveled up.
All right. Nice.
All right, let me guess. We have 5 minutes to get this done?
Now, what are you guys? Level 4, 5?
Try 14 or 15.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Well, you asked.
We're going up to level 12. Now, level 12 is going to be a huge level for a lot of you because you're going to get some bonuses for racial abilities, bonuses for alt mode stuff, and bonuses for class abilities. You have a whole bunch of things that you are going to be, that's going to be happening. So, you know what? Let's go around the room here and let's talk about what we got, because this is going to be I think the last really big level up before the end. Because the next couple of levels, they're good, but not a ton of stuff. This level, ton of stuff. Matt, I'm going to start with you because you're always prepared and are never behind the 8 ball.
You just want to make sure everyone looked better.
Plus, you had a big surprise with your level up. I think everyone who's been listening already knows what you're taking.
Yeah. I mean, I am doing a level of Power Master for Magnum as well. So, I'm still working out exactly what Gumshoe is going to be and what level he's going to be, because there's some unanswered questions. Because I wasn't expecting to have a new character, so that's a nifty surprise. So, but I'm happy about it. All my building stuff gets a level, because at level 12 you get. Level 12 is a level where a lot of class abilities and a lot of alt form abilities get a new ability. So, and I think I might get another bay, but I have to do the math. So, I'm hoping so.
Okay.
Yes, I mean, Pythagoras is going to be another going up one level as well. So, he's going to be a level 12 scientist because he can't multi-class, but that's just fine. Not a lot of new class abilities, though, because it's you don't get a class ability, you don't get a feat at these. It's all very much about the alt form changes and the the new stuff that comes with that. So,
how about your racial abilities? I feel like we haven't gone up on those since level 6.
Oh yeah, all the racial abilities. I mean the two I have Cybertronian and Camion. They all seem to be about basically sort of ways to recover resolve points, like for the neutral Cybertronian, if you subdue someone without through non-violent means, you can get a resolve point back. And the Camion, I think, just needs to sort of do like a 10-minute meditation.
You get a resolve point back. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm imagining that the other races are similar, but we'll see.
All right.
So, I mean, we're not made all the decisions I need to make for these levels, but getting there.
I'm not going to run the Power Master in terms of its character. It's a little bit of a blank slate for you right now. So you can, I'm not going to do a voice or do a thing for it. I'm not going to take control of the character just because it's extra work for me and I don't want to deal with that. Mike, yeah. I'm sorry. I know I did it for Nico, but I don't want to do it again.
That's fine.
So yeah, Gumshoe is your class feature, and yeah, who's a good little class feature?
A good little traumatized class feature right now. Yeah.
Right.
Poor guy.
But I think it'll work
have to
out.
take profession in psychiatry. Yeah.
But I think it'll work out too, because then you can build the personality as you want and as works best for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, and a new character, and have to decide everything, like what class, figure out what level it's gonna be, that sort of thing.
Exactly.
It's gonna be he's gonna be at least level 6, because at least level. Well, no, he's gonna be at least level 1. I guess is all I know. They have to. There's some questions that need to be answered there.
That's fair. So, Mike, let's talk about you. You don't have a target master anymore to deal with, but you do have you do get your spider lady. How about you? Did you take that soldier dip?
Nope, just continued with Outlier. No dips.
There's plenty of dips around here. I don't know.
I hate dips.
I was going to say you're surrounded by them.
So as Outlier, my power level and cap went up. So I swapped out a spell and got a new one.
Nice.
A lot of my Iacon abilities got little extras to them, like increased speeds for like climbing and flying. I got Blind Sense Energon.
Ooh,
which
that's
will
a
be
cool
interesting.
one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Claws do a little bit of extras. What's that?
You can sense Energon around you now. So even if you're in complete darkness, you'd still be able to sense where bots are. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, that's mostly. The racial one for the Iacon is if I spend the entire combat in animal mode and not use any ranged weapons, I gain a resolve point. So that's interesting.
No real desire to multi-class or anything?
Nope.
You did that a lot in the last character, so I guess you're just sticking with Outlier in this one.
Yeah, I'm trying this one with a new one.
That's fair. I like it. Straightforward, very simple. You want to hold on to what that new spell is, or you want to let us know?
Yeah, I can let you know. I had a holographic image before, which I never ended up using.
Okay.
So because I get power level increase, I could swap my powers around a bit. So I get rid of that, and I got greater invisibility.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a solid choice.
Yeah. That should come in handy.
And for those of you who do not play RPGs, generally greater invisibility allows you to attack while staying invisible, whereas normal invisibility would dissipate when you attack or interact with something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's a nice spell there.
Yeah,
you're a bit more dangerous. I see. Pat, how about you? I know you're always ready with a level up.
Well, I have a lot of stuff. So it's funny. As a Iacon as well, the ability is called the Noble Savage. Is that 12th level thing? Unfortunately, I don't think I will ever use it, just because I'm so rarely in animal form and I rely heavily on ranged weapons. But
that's fair.
I guess if we happen to run into something nice and I happen to be low on points, I'll be like, yeah, I can take this with my mouth.
You say that a lot, don't you?
I do, and I'm almost always right. So, but because I have multiple forms, I get a couple of extra benefits. So, for instance, like my armor hide, my energy resistance, and damage reduction have doubled. So that's pretty great. My bite, I now have every time I bite somebody, I automatically try and trip them as well. So
that's neat.
With a benefit.
Seems to be a good reason to stay in your animal mode, right?
Yeah, but It was a. we'll see.
Yeah,
I have
but no.
more equipment mounts. Because of my extra legs, I'm almost impossible to move. Like, so if somebody tries to move me, it's always one less. Like, so if I'm bull rushed, it's like, nope, I'm staying where I am. I also have the Energon blind sense and our dark vision increase. My leg actuators, when I'm running, I do 6 times base movement, so I can move at 420 feet per round, which is dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm not flat-footed while running, and I can move through 20 feet of difficult terrain as though it is not. So I can take 5-foot steps while in difficult terrain, which is pretty awesome.
Solid.
As a tank, my armor plating also doubled. So my DR went from 3 to 6, and my energy resistance went from 5 to 10. And my gun lift, while I'm making a full attack as a tank, I get an extra free attack at a -4, like usual. And as a class, so I am now a 11th level load bearer, but I took an ability that pretty much allows me to function as though like I can use my other class levels to increase class features. So, for instance, I have a first level soldier, so I get to use half my level, which is 5. So any of my soldier abilities that I have currently function as though I'm 6th level. But that soldier level allows my class abilities to function as though I'm 12th level as a load bearer, and a bunch of things go up for that. Like my enhanced armor, I'm now stronger and have a higher con. When I'm in Delver mode, tank mode, or blaster mode, I have my numbers all go up. I have taken the Delver mode capstone, which means I could pretty much turn into a device that could shake the foundations of buildings and cause them to collapse. So there's that, which is going to be fun.
Why would you want to destroy a building?
Well, why wouldn't you? That's really the question. Then, and hit points and all the numbers, whatever. I have 169 stamina and 90 hit points. So,
damn.
Yeah, so it's almost 250.
You are robust.
Robust. And my seismic punch now does more damage, so a solid
as
3d6 plus 30. Bam! Yeah. Ouch-a-woucha. So stuff happened.
Yeah. Adam, how are you going to top that?
I don't know. Come back to me. I want to go last. I know it's uncharacteristic, but I want to go last. Yeah.
You are going last.
Right. At level 12, some things to note. Yes, Skill Master has gone up to +6 for Skill Master bonuses, going to reflex saves, precise strike damage, the +6 I get from the quick-footed feat to initiative. It's gone up to +6 now. And +6 to the Mysterious Stranger Disguise ability.
Any boosts to your alt mode, your racial stuff?
Speedster. At level 12, I get speed +10 as normal. Reflex goes up by +1. And I get 1 more times per day. I can use using a resolve point to give myself a haste effect for 1 minute. So now that's up to, I think, 3 times a day.
That's awesome.
It is pretty damn cool. Quick-footed isn't really for level 12, but I had forgotten that I had it. I can transform as a free action, as a reaction to give myself the bonus to the AC. And I think that's about it, other than, just the regular skills going up.
Okay. Sounds good. So a whole bunch of neat things happened, and yeah, all right. So yeah, this is going to be like I think the last really big level up before the end. But yeah, it certainly was a lot of stuff happening. I think Pat and Matt probably had the wins on this one. probably Matt, just because of all the stuff that he has to deal with now.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even think to go. I should have gone. I could have gone through like. Every bay has a new ability now. Like, like the sensor bay, it can give me a sense that I don't have yet, like whatever kind. And the device, I didn't even look at the devices yet, actually.
So you'll take care of that out there. I gotcha. Let's continue our story then. You enter the space bridge from the Harmonium, and sweet spot, you just go right through. I imagine you actually had to slow down a little bit going into the portal, because you remember when you came when you came in the portal the first time, you were inside Metroplex, inside like one of the sub-levels. Mm-hmm. So you don't want to be going space velocity coming out of that thing.
Wait a second. Does Sweet Spot know how to slow down?
Oh, yeah, sure. Wild strike time.
That sounded like a bluff check.
So you slow it down as you're approaching the space bridge and go right on through, and instantly are transmitted thousands and thousands of light years away. Back to Cybertron, back to the sub-levels of Metroplex, and come right out, right into the middle of this cavernous space where the space bridge is. So you are still in your space shuttle mode. The room is dark. There's some emergency lighting on, but yeah, no one else is here.
Welcome to Metroplex, everyone. This is the ground floor where we have diplomats and security. We also have shopping available for any undergarments or vivations you might be interested in. Please watch your head as you exit the cargo bay. And I'll open up the doors for everyone. And thank you for flying, Sweet Spot.
Everyone piles out. The entourage there first. The delegation from the Harmonium first. And then the rest of you.
They probably shouldn't leave first. Yeah, I mean, they're complete strangers.
Yeah, I figured one of us would go first.
Yeah.
Who's in the lead then?
I'll go.
I mean, I would say Sweet Spot, since he's... well, no, he's flying, so he can't, so yeah.
Yeah, right. Until you get out of me, I can't go first.
True.
Are they surprised that it happened so quickly, or were they expecting to be here for like a year flying, or like I guess I don't know what their expectations were.
Accord will actually answer that. That is a very quick trip. I had expected it to last for at least several days, if not some time. We have made the transition to your system already?
Yep.
That is very impressive.
It's efficient.
I mean, I was definitely planning, and I think I said this before, to have a burst communication ready with a lot of this information already. So the moment we get through the space bridge, I will send that. So even as we're landing, the powers that be know what's going on here. And
okay.
Hopefully they'll send someone important, or at least impressive, to meet us soon. Hopefully someone have a large blanket to throw over the space bridge too. Can you just land pointing away from it there?
Can do.
You can. You also can maneuver around the room enough where you can put your back end up to the doorway leading out into the hall, so it blocks the view of it. So when you exit, you're exiting you into the hall.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
Right. Okay. That sounds doable.
We have
Very,
a
very
hallway.
doable.
You just have to be certain to move quickly to transform and then get, into the hallway without them seeing it.
Nothing to see here.
How big is the space bridge itself?
Tall enough to fit like a combiner, so about 3 to 4 bots tall, like full-size bots tall.
So if this is a concern, if while I am getting out of it first, I will project a holographic image to make the space bridge just look like a standard wall.
Go. Yes. Perfect.
Okay.
So
Forgot you could do that.
that's why it's useful.
That way we don't have to shunt them directly into the hallway.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have a couple options here. So however you want to approach it, you can successfully obfuscate the space bridge, so they don't know exactly how you got here. That is very impressive, Ambassador. Are you able to? Can you teleport, or did you faster than light travel into a building? That doesn't seem physically possible.
Not to seem inconsiderate, but you're not calling me slow, are you?
Go ahead and make a diplomacy check.
Okay.
Back where I'm from, we call that gaslighting.
Will you say gas pedal? That would be a 32, sir. 32.
Okay. The tone that you talk to Accord in kind of gives him the sense that, continuing the line of questioning might be a little bit inappropriate. You think that he's probably still going to try and figure out how it was done, but
sure.
he realizes that you don't have any intention of answering him.
Everyone loves a mystery.
Magnum, you successfully get your burst communication out to, I imagine you want to send it to Windblade with as much detail as possible, but primarily telling her that we have just arrived back on the planet and we have a delegation from the Harmonium here. Send everyone.
Yes, I will send her. I will send to the diplomatic core. We'd let her handle that. I will also send a message to catering to set up a nice spread for these guys. And
Blur is already here setting up. It's crazy.
My man.
it's like, now I know how he gets there so fast.
Yeah, it does take a few for everyone to kind of get in position and to get ready. But Ironhide is the first to arrive. He greets you all and, sets up, checks out any security concerns, talks with the delegation, finds out what they need. And it all happens really quickly after that, where everything gets set up and quarters are arranged for the delegation. And
Do we like Ironhide now? I can't remember.
Nope.
Okay.
Sweet Spot doesn't.
Some of us did.
But yes, everything happens like super fast. All it really takes is like you guys, hold the delegation here for a few minutes, and then everyone starts arriving, and then it all works out pretty well.
Yes, this is one of the corners of the room here, and if you'll follow me, I have a surprise for you. There's 4 more. 3 more.
Your rooms have 5 corners.
Yes.
Blasphemous.
This is yes. We want to do an impromptu summoning session for Mortellus.
You're in the Pentatron right now.
Okay. So what they will do is Windblade and her diplomats will arrive to talk to them, get everything set up. They will actually take them off your hands for now. The delegation does want to talk with you at some point and to spend some time kind of getting to know the city with you guys. But for now, in the rush to get everything all set and to deal with the surprise, they're going to take they're going to take them off your hands for now.
Okay.
Actually, Mike, I would like to stay with the delegation.
Oh, okay.
Because I am a familiar face to them, and I can make introductions and kind of ease things along.
Sounds good to me. All right.
And yeah, that's what I will do. I'll make sure to make sure all the wheels of the great machine keep flowing there. In their words.
The four of you have 2 days to kind of do what you want. So you can go shopping. You can deal with any of the things that you want to deal with in the meantime. Before Windblade is going to expect you guys to kind of show them around the town. But just like with you, when you arrive at the Harmonium, Windblade and her administration is going to want some time to talk to them, question them, find out what the whole process is going to be. Before
set up an ambush.
I was going to say, are we gonna send them through like a gauntlet? Like, this is going to be great.
Test them.
It's like, okay, guys, you knew this was coming. Let's go.
That's how it feels, you know?
Yeah.
You know what? The Harmonium probably briefed them that they would have to put up with that, so they're probably not going to be surprised. Magnum. Shortly after the delegation is taken by Windblade, you get a communication, and it's actually a message from Windblade that was dated for a few days ago, shortly after you left to go to the Harmonium, and it is information on Starscream's files that you were looking into.
So.
Actually, I think it was not just you, but it was what you had all asked about, getting some of the highlights from all of his personal records. There's a lot of stuff there. Like, there's thousands and thousands of years of information. But I sent over to you, Matt, just a couple of the highlights, things you guys might be interested in. And yeah, things you might want to take a look at. So. You have that to peruse and to look at over the course of the next 2 days. And you will shortly get another message from Windblade, because the first one was effectively, it was sent to you and it was just held in queue until you got back in range. But Windblade will send you an actual message telling all of you that, yeah, we're going to hold them and make certain that everything is good for the next couple of days. And then we'll have you show them around the town. Sweet Spot is with them right now. He'll keep a liaison between the four of them and to you. But up until then, feel free to go around and do whatever you need to do. Sweet Spot will brief us on anything that we need to know about the Harmonium.
Mm-hmm.
Also, all of you get a ping on your effectively your bank account. And you notice that your bank account has gone up as you have been paid.
Excellent.
How much?
Nice.
50,000 Chanix, I think. That is what I said in Discord, right?
All right. I thought it was 500,000, but that's maybe I missed a zero or something.
No, you guys heard 500,000, right?
Yeah, I mean, we only did just secure the a multi-billion bot empire ally. Nothing. That's not like we did anything big.
So we got what I have. Subset of what I have is a small set of ancient historical records from before the war. This is from Starscream stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A modern report from several historians about an ancient artifact. There you go, Pat. Access codes to an Apex charter account, a guild for top-tier mercenary hunters. Don't know why or what that's for, but...
Ooh.
And access data for a private financial account, soon to be empty.
And you should have been like, yeah, and there was access to an account, but it was totally empty. I don't know why.
Of course, Windblade, I suppose, knows about it, but I don't know. It was just left in there, So that's what you guys, if anybody has any ideas, I'm going to be probably spending my time looking into this.
So were those two things separate? The independent, there was the mercenary guild thing, and there was the lead on like the artifact.
Yes, it was a modern report about an artifact, some historical records, access codes to an Apex Charter account, which is the guild or mercenaries. Okay. Don't know what you exactly access using them.
Sure.
And then a fourth thing, which is access data for a private financial account.
Okay.
Which I assume is a bank and a PIN number. If we have downtime, the first thing I'll do is check out that access account before I start doing my research.
My man.
Well, we're all going to go shopping, so we need to know beforehand.
Yeah, no, I agree.
True. Give me a quick computer check then.
All right.
And anyone who is there with you can aid if you like.
Do you want help?
Sure. Yeah, it's probably going to be much help as I can get. So that is.
I hit the escape key while you're doing shit. So. I didn't fail by 5 or more, but I failed. So crazy. Can you do that kind of like shared skill thing? Like, so do you effectively get 2 people helping you every time you try to do something now?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, God.
I've always been doing that. I've been doing that for several levels.
No, but now it's 3. Now it's plus 1.
Oh, no, it's a headmaster ability, so I can't do it with a power master.
But you could still offer advice as a standard aid another, just as we do.
I don't know. I guess when connected, I hadn't thought about it. I don't even know I don't even have his skills right now, so
that's fair. Totally.
Yeah, I don't even know what level he is. So, I guess no additional help. I have 32.
32. Okay. A bit of a formality with you, but more than enough. So this is a private account, because there's plenty of government accounts that Starscream would have access to as just the leader of the Cybertronian government. This is an off-the-books separate account that is not linked to any official government use. You take a look at the balance. There is 100,000 Shaniks in it. And as you're looking through the transaction list, you'll see that from a few, just from about a week or two ago, after Starscream had died, but before today, obviously, you see there's a large debit from AC for 3 million Shaniks.
AC. Asheron's call.
Just quick question. Probably, I don't think it makes a difference in this case. I said 32, but I forgot it should be 37.
No extra information.
Okay, I didn't think so, but I knew that I was missing a bonus.
But yeah, you have access to his account. You can transfer it to whomever you want, to yourself, to all the Carapace, whomever.
I will transfer 25,000 to each of us. The 4 of us.
All of you get a ping on your communicators, and your bank balance has gone up by 25,000.
Yay!
Now, can I backtrack this last debit and find out where
I was just going to say
it came from?
That is a good question. Not from here, I don't think. It is possible, but just not from just kind of looking at it from here. It's effectively what it is if you're looking at a ledger and it's showing all the transactions, but all it says on it is AC. There's no link to where it goes. It is possible if you want to, talk to the actual, the financial institution itself, you might, since you're government employees, you might have an in on that. So it's possible, just not through the device you're using right now.
And it doesn't say what institution transferred it?
Nope. Just 2 letters, just AC.
Yeah, giant robots, they definitely don't keep a lot of data about things that happen. All right. I have to go to the bank. All right. That's what
I have to go to the bank.
I just missed. Apparently, I just missed 3 million smackers. So stand by, guys.
And like I said, it was debited about like a week or so ago.
How long were we gone? Like a week?
About a week.
Maybe that. Maybe a couple of days, yeah.
I think
about a week or so.
It's
Gone for about 5 episodes.
Or 6 cycles. All right. I guess that's the first thing I'll do.
Spindrift, what about you? What are you up to? What do you want to do? You got a couple of days of downtime, man.
I want to do a little upgrading.
Nice.
Yeah. Upgrading my Nycoblast.
Okay.
And then just do a little bit of shopping around.
Did you say a Nycoblast?
Yeah.
What is a Nycoblast?
Nyco was integrated into Spindrift when they merged in the pool.
Right. So what is a Nycoblast?
It's the ranged attack that she has.
Oh.
It fires the concentrated horror that Nyco feels at every moment of it.
It's just psychic scream. Yeah.
It's a sonic blast, so it's a scream.
All right, where do you need to go? Like a weapons shop, armor? What are you thinking?
Yeah, some type of weapon shop, just to upgrade it because it's level 10, and I just want to bring it up to my level now.
Okay. You head into Iacon and you find Swindles Used Weapons Emporium.
Oh, this sounds good.
There's a name you can trust. Wow.
You walk in the door and it's like, hey, how can I help you? I have got a good deal for you. No, wait. I got to see what you actually need to buy first. Then I got a good deal for you. Finger guns.
Speaking of finger guns.
Hey. Don't like where this is going.
I will bring out my finger guns. I'm looking to get these upgraded.
Well, I've got the deal for you. See, I told you. I just said that. See, deal for you. And he will bring you all around. He'll try to upsell you for some the most expensive versions, of course. But he does, he'll have your level +1, anything that you are looking to buy. Something specific or
it's just upgrading the existing one.
Okay. Are you sure you don't want to buy this proton disruptor right here?
Oh, I'm sure. I wouldn't know how to use that.
What about over here, this neutron disruptor? You want to disrupt all those neutrons, don't you?
No. Just the upgrade here. That's fine.
Okay. Last one. An electron disruptor. Yeah, he punches the register there, or punches like the display, and it just kind of like comes down, hits one, comes down, hits the next one, comes down.
No, just the upgrade is fine.
You'd have a hard bargain. All right, 10 million chance, right? Nah, it's too expensive for you. I'll bring it down. 1 million chance. Yeah. No, yeah, no.
Just staring at him.
and yeah, he'll keep on trying to upsell you, and again, get you the most expensive thing possible. And he will try to push off just used weapons on you, poor quality shit, stuff that Carapace would punch him for, but
right.
Just the intimidating glare you give him. He eventually stops and all right, fine. All right, come on, give it over here. And right. He'll get your weapons upgraded. Now remember, tell all your friends, every single one of them. Come on down, Swindles, Used Weapon Emporium.
Oh, I have just a friend to tell.
I'd love to talk to this guy.
Yep. Oh, Carapace. If you're in the market for some weapons, you might want to check out this place.
Thanks, man.
I'm sure you'll find a great
you.
deal.
What am I talking about?
You heard it? He said thank you.
And I'll look at. Oh, you're welcome.
I would like to actually go find Lord Scourge if he's still around. Has he gone back to Eucharis, or is he here?
You know what? Yeah, sure. We'll say Lord Scourge is still around. He's still hanging out in the new fighting pit on an Iacon, as you would expect.
Yep. So I'll walk in and what is he doing when I get in there?
He is wrestling 14 small bots.
Okay, I approve. I'll stand off to the side, just kind of like waiting for him to finish, and then.
And yeah, it takes me just a few minutes to knock them all down, but yeah, he'll do.
Carapace, when did you return? Did you just get back?
Yeah, and as he approaches, I'm going to punch him like full in the chest, as like seems to be our kind of customary greeting.
Roll to hit.
Yep, and I'm rolling to hit, and well, I damn well better hit him for this. So it was a 19 on the die.
Nice.
Not a 20, unfortunately. But that is a 37.
That will hit him.
Okay.
Seismic punch.
Oh, absolutely. And what's he damage? 36 points of bludgeoning damage, and he is knocked back 4 squares. I'm guessing it'll be less than that somehow, but
right.
You know,
he takes the hit straight in the chest. You do push him back. He doesn't fall over. He doesn't knock knock him down or anything. But just like a big Dragon Ball Z move, he kind of just slides back like.
Nice.
Nicely done.
And then now I expect to be totally laid out, you know.
Like I'm living good life.
Yeah.
He goes up to you.
Carapace.
He winds back, but he does this so it's very, very obvious too. Comes right in. Are you gonna try to block him? You just gonna take it?
No, I'm gonna take it.
You're gonna take it. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got a. Oh. He nat one.
Ha! I was going to say it was either going to be a 20 or a 1. That's amazing.
He nat ones. Oh my god. His fist comes right towards you. You see it coming. You just turn ever so slightly. Right past your head. You saw it coming in like off center. It's like, this is not gonna. This is embarrassing.
Yeah. Hey, you just fought 14 bots. I get it. You know, you're a little. You know.
Oh my! That's never happened.
Happens to everybody once in a while. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're less of a dinosaur.
About 5% of the time.
Yeah. Happens to dinosaurs over a million. You know, one in 5.
And in order to save face, he grabs you with like his other hand, almost like he's like coming in for like a big warrior's hug, like wrap his arms around you.
I knew you were going to do that.
Oh, Carapace, it is good to see you.
Likewise.
Tell me, what have you found on the other side of the space bridge? Is it full of warriors that we can fight?
Oh, that's actually a more complicated question than I thought I would be answering.
He gets right to the point, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, and I appreciate that. If I'm being honest, I found where we were to be quite hellish. There were many. There's like a billions of bots, but they have
His eyes light up.
billions, yeah. They've embraced the zealotry towards my Cronus,
My Cronus Prime.
and their entire culture is kind of based off of the idea of everybody being a machine, a cog in a machine. So it's a very sterile, it's like the exact opposite of Yukari's. Like, to them, it's like you are born into your rank. There's no upward mobility. It's just, there was a wrongness to it for me.
Yeah, that is awful.
Yeah, it was kind of...
Are they all mini-cons?
Some of them were. There was this weird dynamic where, like, the mini-cons were, like, second-class citizens, but if they merged with a bot, then they became higher.
How does he know about the minicons?
Yeah, that's good.
I think Scourge keeps his ear to the ground.
You also did just say my Cronus Prime, so
Yeah,
I think
my Cronus
make that assumption.
Yeah.
All right.
So we made a positive, like, we're not at war, which was restraint on my part.
Prime's the pity.
Yeah. Obviously, it still could happen, but we have escorted diplomats from their culture to here, and they're being, energoned and dined with the powers that be. But it was I wanted to speak to somebody that understood my language, and I wanted to give this back to you. It actually helped me, and I'll go in to reach for the Fate Weaver.
You give this back to me freely. It was a gift to you. I would have to vice you to take it back if I wanted it, and you willingly return it.
I got the impression that it was a lend, in which case I was returning it to you.
Well, that was my intent. But you know as well as I that whoever has the power makes the rules.
And you get just from like from your own understanding that, yeah, he said he'll lend it to you, but in reality you would keep it until he wanted to take it back from you, and if he was strong enough to do so, then he could.
Okay. And I'll say, okay, well then I will keep it until you choose to take it from me.
The day may be sooner than you think, Carapace.
I look forward to it.
But yeah, and that's like something you would understand too. So
Right. Okay. And I wasn't sure we hadn't discussed it yet, so it was to stay. And I guess I was trying to be, what he did was a generosity, so I was returning it back. I expected him to be like, no, like, keep it. But it's like I wanted to at least make the gesture.
Okay.
So, well, if you don't mind, I would like to go bury myself in some Yukaran soil, because I haven't been on anything that wasn't just like, totally cultured ground since I left.
You're welcome to any part of the fighting pits.
Oh, I know.
Just watch out not to get stepped on.
Right.
Or don't
Yeah.
watch
No,
out.
I'll go find a spot and burrow down as deep as I can, and then just take in the earthy Yukaran-ness. Yes. Oh, actually, so as I'm doing that, like, am I like, is my awareness has increased? Like, I'm like, oh, I can sense where bots are buried in the ground. And as I pass by, like, ones that I'm like, oh, I didn't see you or hear you, but I can feel you. So that's kind of a neat.
you feel a lot of the rat herd that Scourge uses for his eyes and ears, like scuttling about. You can kind of feel their presence in like little warrens underground.
Oh,
there
cool.
are far more than you ever saw. Far more than you expected.
Okay, that tracks. Yeah, I think I'm going to take a bit of a snooze, and then I'll get my shopping done tomorrow or later.
Sweet spot. Anything in particular that you would like to be doing while you are with these four?
Yes, I would.
And you will have some time too, like some breaks or something where you can go out and do some shopping if you need.
I'm thinking I just be by them and kind of like show them little sights that they can see from wherever we happen to be, and glad hand them off to any diplomats that might need to kind of meet with them. But until they have a place to stay, I want to stay with them. Once they have a place to stay and kind of relax on their own, then I'll break away to like do my own reports and things of that sort.
Okay. It takes about maybe 2 to 3 hours or so after you guys arrive for quarters to be set up in the diplomatic building. And yeah, you're with them the entire time. You're kind of pointing out, some of the notable sites and everything, and keeping just a consistent face throughout the whole process.
Mm-hmm.
But after, again, 2 or 3 hours, you can pass them off to kind of rest in their quarters, and go ahead and do whatever you want to do. Where you heading?
I actually want to head to the shop. I want to getting a reinforced bumper, front and back.
Nice. Okay.
And then go along with the adamantium one that I already have.
All right.
You have an adamantium bumper? That's awesome. I don't remember that.
Well, I don't get a chance to like use it that much anymore, but
just imagine the sweet spot just leaning forward because the bumper weighs more than the rest of his body on the front wheels.
I put it on the front and the back, so it's equally weighted. Got to be balanced.
You can find effectively a repair and upgrade shop run by a pair of divisions named Sledge and Hammer.
Of course.
One guy makes sleds.
You owe Peter Gabriel any money for that one?
I don't.
The divisions are like the little small combiner minicons.
Right. All right, boys. What I'm looking for is a long range visor for my bot form and reinforced bumpers. I'm thinking them front and back, make them a nice match pair.
Yo, you want some front and back bumpers? Hey, Hammer, you want some front and back bumpers over here? Come on, we got a job over here. Let's go, let's do this. All right. Transform down to the ground here. Let's go. Come on, we're burning daylight here. Keep it moving.
Hey, don't tell me to rush, fella. I know about rushing.
As soon as you transform, you can see like both of them like moving around the shop, taking down like actual sheets of metal, folding, bending, cutting, getting it fit into your bumper, getting it fit in over it, turning that into a mold. They're super efficient. They're just like boom, 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 like one standing on top of the other shoulders to get to the higher levels. Grabbing everything they need, hammering it out. Hammer is hammering, of course. Sledge is carrying.
Yep.
And yeah, within about 40 minutes or so, it's gotten all cut up, put to shape, and they're installing it into your form.
Nice.
All right, buddy. Hey, come on! Like slaps your back end. We're done on here.
All right. I guess that'll do.
Keep it moving, buddy. Keep moving. The garage door goes open.
Zip, zip, zoom! Peel out in their garage. Give them a little smoke show.
Velocitronians.
Keep them on speed dial.
Yeah. Isn't that all of yours?
Yeah. They are. They're all on speed dial.
All right, well, I guess I'll go into the bank and meet with someone and try to figure out more information about where this transaction came from. Stole all our money.
And since you have since you have the access codes for everything, they don't question you or anything like that. Since it is again, it's an off the books account. It likely the bank manager probably never even saw Starscream come in. He probably had like an intermediary set up the account or something like that, or just did it remotely.
It's like a private account that isn't registered with the government, right? It's like a citizen's account, right?
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, like you have all the account information, so they'll give you the records. Thank you for doing business with us, Sir Magnum. The payment in question is to a place called Apex Charter. We do not have any other information on them, but we do. We can give you some contact information to them if you need.
That would be easy.
But I'm afraid that it is a legitimate debit for the account, unless you can prove fraud or otherwise. Unfortunately, the amount has come out of the account already.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Is there anything else I can assist you with, sir?
I'll take that contact information, please.
And they will transfer it over to you.
All right. Is that Apex whatchamadooly?
Apex Charter.
Is that in any relation to too many tabs open? I cannot find my Discord anywhere.
To answer the question that you're probably having here, yes, the Apex Charter is the same thing that you saw on the third line of that communication from Windblade.
Okay.
Where you got Starscream's access codes to his Apex Charter account, a guild for top-tier mercenary hunters.
Now, can I access that account remotely? I assume it's like a membership. Is it like a membership code? Is that what it is? Or
I can't really tell, but you can. If you want to do a computer's check, we'll see what you got.
All right. I will try to log in remotely first.
You do know that it's a guild for mercenaries.
Yeah, I just don't know if the codes I have are for like membership or for employee or for, just like codes you have if you want to buy something from them or customers.
Did you share the information? No, you did share the information with everyone else, correct?
Yes, I did.
Carapace, I want you to make your profession bodyguard, isn't it?
Bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter. I would like you to roll your profession, please.
32.
More than enough. You have heard of this group. It is a third-party like mercenary guild where bounties are posted, bounties are set up, and anyone who is registered with the guild as a bounty hunter can try to can do the job effectively.
Okay.
You found that the majority of jobs on this place, because I'm sure you've had some like partial contact with them over the years.
Right.
You know that you don't need to be a member in order to claim a bounty from that guild. It's effectively put out on the open market, but oftentimes the targets are very high end targets, and that's where a lot of the high end part of it comes from. It's not that the people who are working for them are high end; it's that the targets are so big that it's only the most well-equipped and capable bounty hunters can usually take a bounty from this place. You actually remember that you did claim a bounty from them a long time ago. Yeah, you had claimed a bounty from them about 8,000 years ago or so. You do remember that you had contact with them once.
Okay. Oh, that was the guy that I don't remember his name. But I was like, I was burrowing, and I pretty much just kind of created like almost like a quicksand trap. And then while he was pretty much stuck underneath the sand, I just bound him up and then was able to drag him back to whoever it was. But I was going to say, when you say that their clientele is like high end, are we talking like, oh, they go after diplomats and nobles, or they go after like huge monsters that no one sane should go after?
Typically things like diplomats, nobles, people who would have a significant security detail with them.
So I would be hunting someone that is well protected.
Correct.
Okay. So this is probably where that bounty for Prime came from.
Maybe.
Okay.
So would this payout mean that a bounty was successfully collected? I assume like someone hires the guild and puts forth their money.
Either it's been hired or someone has just put a hit on somebody. Like this could be the bounty, or it could have been the reward for a successful bounty. But I bet with the access codes to the that we were given, we would be able to find out that information one way or another.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead and give me a computer stem, Magnum.
All right. I am trying to get in there, figure everything out. I got a 55.
Jesus Christ!
Wow.
That's 2 5s, right? I heard that correctly.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that the new record for highest roll ever?
I think
No, I mean it's definitely it's a natural 20. I could have gotten a little bit higher on my 8. One more point on my 8, and it would have gone up by 2.
Okay.
I probably could have gotten a little higher than that. It's within the possibilities.
Damn. All right. Well, you heard it here, folks. Episode 138. We set a new record.
That's insanely high, dude.
Yeah, well, see what I can get and see what I can control.
Starscream had a membership, a high-level membership with the guild. Not as a bounty hunter, but as one of its clients.
Sure.
He is the one who had authority to set bounties and to say, okay, I want this person dead. I want this person captured. And what you're seeing with his account or his access codes is you're seeing the list of people he himself has put bounties out on. Now, this information, like who it's from, wouldn't be accessible to the general public. Like, you wouldn't know this, Carapace. Like, you wouldn't know who put the bounty out on something. It would just show up in the bounty list on the guild, and then you could choose to take it on or not.
Right.
But because this is Starscream's account, you can see which bounties that he's putting out. And there is a list of about 200 names or so.
Wow.
Most of which are Autobots and members of Autobot High Command. So Optimus Prime is on there, Prowl, Bumblebee, like all of the Autobots that you would know, like by sight. Almost all of them are on there. Megatron is at the top of the list.
Really?
Yep.
I mean, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And as you're scanning through, like, there's some names you recognize, there's some you don't. As you come down to number 122, you see Carapace on that list.
Wow. I mean, also not surprising. Are any of the rest of us on there, like Sweet Spot or just me?
Carapace? Actually, no, I'm sorry. Sweet Spot would have been on that list, but his name would have been crossed out as a collected bounty. Right, because he died.
Oh, interesting.
So Sweet Spot would be on there.
How much was the bounty on me?
You sure you want to know?
I do.
20,000 Shadix.
Okay. He's just sending people to their deaths, but that's okay.
Compared to Megatron at 10 million.
10 million.
What are the terms? Is it capture or proof of killed, or what is the evidence that they need?
Each one is different. Honestly, the vast majority are just killed. Some of the higher end ones, like Optimus, for example, like he'd want proof of death. For Carapace, he just wants him dead. Megatron, same thing. He wants him dead, but proof of death. So again, it's different for each one.
So to collect on these things, what would the guilds want? Would they just want a picture or something like that?
Again, depends on what the bounty says. If they just want it dead and they're willing to take their word for it, then okay, then that's it. All you need to do is just report
you just call them up and say I killed so and so, and they'll give you the money.
Yeah, I guess you. Yeah, no. Let me roll that back a little bit. You would need some. You need something.
How many people still in business?
Yeah.
Hey, I just killed a guy. Want to come check him out, see if he's worth anything?
Yeah, I imagine you would need. Again, it depends on what the bounty says. If they say dead body intact, then that's what they want. If they say dead only the head, or if they want it captured, captured don't need the limbs, shit like that. So each one is different.
Another question. This is now just to tap into the real world a little bit. Legal bounty hunting organizations here go after people who have legal warrants on them. And
Sure.
And they're not out to assassinate them. They're out to capture them for the police, basically, and get the bounty, get the reward that way. People who are not wanted by the police and who have basically money put on them for them to be killed are more like contract killers than bounty hunters in a lot of ways. And is this am I just seeing information that normally wouldn't be available to the public? I mean, presumably that if this is supposed to be operating as a legal organization, that the powers that be don't know that they're putting out contract kills on people who are not wanted by the authorities.
Right.
This is not necessarily a legal operation. It's not illegal either. It's not based on Cybertron. It's likely based either on a planet that has no laws in regards to this, or based off like an asteroid or a space station or something, where there is no law except for whoever runs the station. And if it's these people running it, they can do whatever the hell they want. But there's
no storefront around here then.
Right. It's 100% independent organization.
All right. Well, I will copy down the list and keep this information. I'm going to note especially if there's any captures. It'd be nice if they're captured just running around taking selfies with everyone they're after. Hi. Does give me money.
As you are looking through the list, you see that about a week ago or so, a bounty was listed as completed for $3 million, 3 million gems.
Oh.
Who was the target?
His name is Fast Track, and that is a familiar name to all of you.
Yeah. Why do I know that name?
Because he's dead. But he's the one who got shot, right? By the assassins, right?
He was targeted by the assassins, but you actually went to Velocitron and talked with him. He's the one who dropped out of the race because of threats to his conjunct Endura.
Oh, so
that's
this
douchey? So was it that was the bounty made laid down a long time ago, or was this was he targeted when he stepped back? They were like, okay, cancel the bounty, and then it has been redone. And if so, when?
It looks like it was created right around the same time that the election started.
But it was collected just a week ago.
Yep.
Does that mean somebody just went out and shot him anyway?
The bounty was still legit, and it looks like
the bounty was never taken off.
It looks like now that the pressure from the election was over, and Starscream wasn't around to take the bounty off. It was an easy $3 million chance.
Huh.
All right.
Well,
tragic, but
since we're not done yet. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, we should probably find out who it is, and if only we knew a magical dinosaur that could bring people back to life. But yeah, I mean,
nice.
But no, I mean, I think we should probably figure out who did it. Whether or not we decide to do anything after that is.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I can use this right now, but it says level 12, when you successfully hack a computer, you may replace any one of the nodes up to your computer tier with yourself. As long as you remain connected to the computer, you control all functions of that node controlled.
Interesting.
So could I replace the database control
So what they're
circuit?
talking about with the node, I think you would actually have to access the base computer itself, not the computer you're using to communicate with it.
Well, I mean, everything has an interface. So, I mean, it would be unusual to have to physically access the computer itself. This is hacking, this isn't engineering. So, it's up to you, but most of it's going to be done remotely. And I was wondering if 55 on a computer's check could get me some stats there.
I mean, it is, it is. That is pretty amazing.
You say it that way, and you kind of go, yeah, okay, fine.
It's like,
all right. Okay, so what do you want to replace here? What do you want to do?
Well, I want to replace the database controller And I want to gather all the information about who claimed the bounty for Fast Track, if we can get it.
Okay.
And then, if I can get that information, only if I can get that information, I will initiate a critical purge of all their database. And I will essentially activate what they have to have if they get attacked, a complete database destruction to basically protect themselves in case the space cops show up.
The spops?
The spops. No, you hit a button and all the computers start burning up and everything
Bad bots. What you gonna do?
Hey, Carapace, I'm making a few new enemies, so...
I support this endeavor.
Thank you. I knew you would.
Since you got a nat 20 on that, I'm like, all right. There should be some reward for that. So.
Yeah, do we know who it is? Are you able to find that?
Yeah, I'm able to find out. That's important. I need to be able to trace that. So if I can't trace that, I need to investigate further.
It is a Decepticon bounty hunter named Axer. He is a fairly well-known bounty hunter in the Decepticon circles.
Axer.
AXER.
Huh. Yeah. Me and Carapace are going to go out for the night on the town.
Have I ever interacted with this person before?
No, but you've heard of him. He's certainly one of the top 5 bounty hunters. I'll say this: he's one of the top 10 bounty hunters, probably in the galaxy. Just because you see his name pop up on like top 10 lists, top 5, fairly often.
Right.
But you haven't interacted with him personally.
All right. Well, that's enough information for us. So destroy their systems.
Okay. You initiate the computer program that you need to, and within a minute or 2, connection is lost.
Hey, I hope you don't have any bounties with Apex because they're out of business.
Well, did you catch what they all were beforehand? Because I might have some work.
Well, I have a copy, but they're not paying out anymore, I'm afraid. They're going to have to buy new hardware. But they might come looking for us, so that might be fun for you.
Okay, thank you. Hey, I guess it's my birthday. Isn't that amazing?
I walk away with smoking a cigarette, pretending there's an explosion behind me.
And with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Oh, yeah.
From the Secret Files of Teletran 1, Empire of Rust is written and GM'd by Michael Ordway. Detective Magnum and his partner Pythagoras are played by Matthew G. Ambassador Sweetspot, Councilman of Velocitron, is played by Adam H.U. The Decepticon Target Master, Wildstrike, and his partner Nyko are played by Mike M. And Carapace, the Beast Warrior of Primitive Eucharist, is played by Patrick Finn. Additional characters are played by Michael Ordway, Brandon Ouellette, and Charlotte Chapman. Outro narration by Derek Bixby. Empire of Rust is supported by the humans and networks of planet Earth, whose online networks provide access to libraries of sound effects and music such as Storyblocks, Zasplat, Blue Zone, Pixabay, Paper Yellow Music, and Dark Fantasy Studios. We are distributed by the Transmissions Podcast Network. Stay up to date with all the latest news and reviews in the world of the Transformers by going to transmissionspodcast.com or searching the Transmissions wherever you get podcasts. You can communicate with the heroes of Cybertron by joining us on the Transmissions Discord channel. There you can discuss episodes, talk to the cast, and download the rule set used in Empire of Rust. Teletran 1, signing off.